Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. It's time for Keith to shine, but shine in a rather reserved manner. Because I want to make sure he's always flanked by angels and going to be perfectly safe. Reason for this? Whilst I have faith that Keith could do good damage, because of his Dragon Lightning's a very nice attack. However, if just a couple of gargoyles slip through, they are going to hit him. They have 37 attack. They are going to hit him. That's a good point, 37 attack. These are some good stat bonuses by this great dragon. But if anything slips through the net, it will hit him. And then the next thing that attacks him will slip even more through the net and will hit him even harder. So he'll go sort of 10 HP, 8, 4, dead. So I don't want to run risks that I don't need to. We'll keep him surrounded and do just a little bit of damage. Now gargoyles do hit pretty hard. Not quite as hard as we... No, exactly as hard as we do with our stat bonuses, because our bonuses are better. But if you notice, angels are 24-23 at their base stat, whereas gargoyles, as I shall now show you, are 27-20. This means that both of the units add up to 47 with their base stat. So they're equal, but they're split a little bit differently. The general theme is that our units, the Kalzath units, are a little more defensive, whereas the Imperial armies are a bit more offensive, and then the monsters are even more offensive still. Kind of makes sense. It's a nice little touch, so there's some differences. Some of the other units are different, like the Imperials have the best horsemen in the game. I suppose that's supposed to tie in with Leon being amazing. There we go. So apparently Fayas has an old squad to set with us. Maybe he was the bloke on that boat. I thought we killed that one. I'm with Airwin on this. So it turns out that Fayas was the one who murdered Doran. We'll go with Doran. So, he murdered Doran. That's a bit of a shocker and a bit serious and a bit sad, to be honest. By the way, hands up out there if you remember who on earth is Doran. Yeah, I thought not. Some people might be going, Doran, wasn't he that guy early on? He was made of Scots, he helped us out, level 1, 2, that kind of time. No, I think that was Lauren. Doran was somebody who was only ever sort of mentioned by Erwin a couple of times. He was Erwin's mentor, the guy that sort of brought him up and taught him how to fight and whatnot. So, near enough a father to Erwin, I suppose. Erwin's parents were all very royal people from Castle Baldier, which was... Well, we saw what happened to Castle Baldier, wasn't in a very good shape. So they were dead. But Doran was the sort of bodyguard for Erwin, Prince Erwin, when he was taken to safety, away from all of this craziness, and it was his duty to protect him and train him up. Looks like he did an okay job, and then got killed by Fayas. Erwin, very angry about this, and likens him to a whelp. Which I do like. I like the insult of whelp. I think it's a good one. Should be used a bit more. You're going to toss a meteor on his ally, and you'll notice the angels take 0 damage because angels are magic immune. Wonderful. Ridiculously overpowered angels. If the Imperial army are good for their horsemen, then quite clearly Kalzath army are good for their angels. Red Dragon's going to turn around, talk to one of his gargoyles, and then turn back around. Seems odd in the middle of the fight. You just turn around and go, aha! And then turn back around and continue the fight. But whatever makes you happy. So Keith's going to get hit repeatedly by lots of spells that will only take him down to 7 HP, which he can heal straight back up. It's wonderful, but when everyone else gets near, then they're going to start taking damage from meteors. Not good. The Kraken, however, doesn't know what to do, because it's taking on the mighty Naked Lester. Nobody really knows how to get around him. This Kraken, I don't know if it's going to go across the ship or if it's going to go around the sea. If it just goes around the sea, we'll be fine. But if it tries to cross over, it can get on the boat. It just might choose not to because it's so slow. These are all very true points. Apparently Jessica's doing something. We don't see any Jessica. She just apparently does stuff without ever actually helping us, and then turns up and attacks buffs herself. But despite what he's saying there about time running out, it's not running out. We still have exactly the same turn limit. You can run out of time before Lena even runs off, which doesn't make sense because apparently Lena's needed for the ritual. But time can still run out, and we're not suddenly even worse on time just because she's gone now. We're exactly the same as we ever were. We have 16 turns. Still, we have to kill some Krakens because obviously if we kill everything on this level apart from a Kraken, which is in the sea behind our ship, we can't leave because it will stop us somehow. So we have to kill absolutely everything. And that shouldn't be a problem. We've nearly dealt with Kraken number 1. Nixies are proving to be incredible, and Krakens are proving to have terrible stat bonuses. I just realised my Nixies have 41 attack. That's amazing. Even on land, that's amazing. Let's forget the defense score and its plus 50% bonus for being in the sea. On land, that's amazing attack. Wow, nice one, Lester. Stepping it up. Still, now red ladybugs there, litter the sea. At the death of those Leviathan? Yeah, that's right, good. If we can do another clean sweep on these fellows, we should be able to take down Kraken number 1 this turn. I'm expecting the Kraken to have a bit more defense, and perhaps take 2 sets of Nixies. But somehow these 23 defense plus 50% can't withstand a single shot so far from all of my Nixies, so that's wonderful. This guy is chilling at 25 defense. Not going to be enough to save him. Not by a long shot. What's his attack plan? Crush them! No, they're knocking me back with knives. Now I can crush them. Yes. Watch me crush. Of course, he gets 10 attempts at crushing because he had 10 HP. That's all the crushing I want to do today. We'll go back over here. I do find the Krakens quite funny to watch them attack. Most of the monsters have bizarre attack animations, if we're being honest. Fortunately, he's going to blow up. Let's do all sort of animals, sea creatures, horses, hawks, they all blow up. And his cry of death is more cry of surprise. Whoa. But nonetheless, he's dead. Angel's going to sit where he is and get some more MP back, because he's got nothing better to do. Cherie is going to change her plans entirely and charge forwards, as is everybody else. Aaron's not going to be able to reach anything. Well, that's fine, that's fine. Hopefully some other people will be able to reach things fairly soon. Gonna heal you back up, Keith, you may as well, and then you can have free reign with as many units as you can reach. Scott now is going to charge his way inward to see if he can do anything at all. Find out that he can, but not much. Scott and his dragoons are more useful for the demons up top than they are against the gargoyles, but I want him to do something. He killed half of them, that's fine. Some angels might be able to swoop in and finish those guys off for me. I doubt the Grenadiers are going to be able to cover that kind of ground. Airwin's duties may be reduced to that of healing now, which is not common for Airwin, but we don't have a healer and there's lots of spells flying about the place. Great Dragon and Fayas both like their spells, so we have to be a little bit careful of that. What a bizarre formation we've got ourselves into. Wonderful stuff. Nonetheless, Keith's duties are to kill everything he can and listen to me say nonetheless a couple more times. So I'm aware of the fact I've said it a lot lately. I'll try and stop. Every gargoyle we take down takes us closer to victory. Really, it's just the gargoyles we have to worry about. Demons aren't that strong. We take a look at their stats. Yes, they're respectable at 23-18. It's in fact not even respectable anymore. And they're getting a plus 10 plus 8 bonus is nothing impressive at all, and just about any unit we have can deal with that. Apart from bandits, which would suicide trade. Don't want to be going too crazy. Still want to keep Keith as safe as I can, because he will still get pelted by a meteor and by a fireball. So then I don't want him to get attacked by gargoyles as well, because then he'll take quite a bit of damage. So we'll keep him safe, we'll keep him surrounded for now. We can stretch to another turn, that's fine. Computers go. They have very few units, so I'm not expecting it to be a particularly big turn. Nice to see the game is still keeping this swearing. Now, Lester referred to somebody as demon bastard child. That's not really swearing, because that's using the correct term of bastard. That's fine. But Fias, you know, he's bitching it up. Good and proper. Nice to see. This is Erwin. It makes sense, in my opinion, in the middle of a heated battle when you're telling people that you murdered their only family they ever had. It makes sense that you might get a little bit angry and start swearing at them. Little pet peeve of mine, that is. And you see, ooh, a Ree for some reason. We'll talk about that in a moment. But it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine to see people fighting to the death no matter how much anger they have. They never swear. They're always like, curse you, you swine, and things like that. It's a little odd. Erwin's sad face, first time we've seen it. Cherie's eyes shut face for no apparent reason. Wonderful. So we heard a Ree there. W-R-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an animal noise. I would guess some kind of wyvern. Calm down, Cherie. I was listening to you. I would guess some kind of wyvern makes that sort of a noise. But I happen to know that noise from another place. And if anybody else knows where that noise is referenced to in another place, this is a very cryptic way I'm explaining things here, but if you've seen Rai, or Ree, or whatever, used somewhere else, let me know, because I'd be curious if the place I'm thinking of is just about the only place everyone's ever seen it before, because it certainly is true for me. I don't want to say what it is, because everyone will go, oh yeah, I remember that. I just want to see if people remember it. Fight should be turning towards its end. Obviously not going to finish this video because there's too much to kill and too little time. Hopefully next video will get the job done. Will I place my bets and say the dreaded things? Looks like Kraken's going over the ship. That's bad, that's going to slow us down. Go on then, we'll say those fabled words that next video will be the end. Jessica's arrived, we are saved! Jessica is a level 7 Archmage now. That makes her the same class as Hain, but slightly out-leveling him. She's been farming some experience somewhere. She's got Grenadiers. That makes no sense, you stupid woman. You have teleport spell. Nonetheless, she has found the temple. She's here to help us. She's got Grenadiers. She's more powerful than anyone else in my team, I think. I don't think anyone else is a level 7 4th class. So Jessica is now officially... Oh no, Erwin's level 7 4th class. So she is the joint most powerful person in the team. She has 45 MP. She must have the Meteor spell, the Earthquake spell. She's going to be of so much help to us. Hopefully you'll join me next time where Jessica is going to kill everything. See you then.